Jai Shri Krishna. So happy Thursday, and today moon is in Bharani Nakshatra, right? See, Bharani is a Venus Nakshatra, right? And it's not a good nakshatra for marriage if you want to do a Muhurta, all right? So, in that aspect, I'm also going to be talking something which I'm little worried and concerned for the last 10 plus years in India, okay? I've been seeing left, right, and center whenever the moon is in transiting in Pushya Nakshatra, marriages are being conducted. Okay? Consistently, I've been saying. And I've been talking to so many priests and I've been telling them and educating them, but I can't change what has gone backward. But at some point, I'm trying to put some effort, and again, I'm just one person. So people who I've been teaching in classes, people who I've been teaching, online, offline classes, students, and consultations everywhere. I've been spreading this message that one cannot get married when moon is transiting in Cancer in Pushya Nakshatra. Okay, Pushya Nakshatra. Pushya Nakshatra has got many other names. Okay, Pushya is also called Pusam Nakshatra. Okay, Tishya is another name. Tishya. Okay. Now, let me also tell you why this is happening. Why is there a misconception here, right? And and why one should not get married when moon is transiting in Pushya, Tishya, Pusham, etc. Okay. So first, let me explain why nobody should get married in Pushya Nakshatra. Okay. Pushya Nakshatra, the is a beautiful nakshatra. It's a divine nakshatra. Saturn nakshatras are all blessed. Anuradha, Pushya, as well as Uttarabhadrapada. There is no second thought about it. Among this, the best nakshatra among Saturn nakshatra is Pushya. It is Saturn's Mulatrikona nakshatra, favorite nakshatra. Okay, done. There is no question about it. Let me acknowledge it. Okay. Now, Pushya nakshatra, right, is owned by Saturn. All right. Okay. The Rashi it's coming is in Cancer. It is a full nakshatra. It's not a broken nakshatra. It's a full nakshatra. Okay. Now the Rashi Lord, okay, is Moon. The nakshatra Lord is Saturn. The deity Lord is Brihaspati. Guru Brihaspati, the deity Lord. And in this nakshatra, Guru Brihaspati himself gets exalted, okay, in this nakshatra. So in the Rashi of Cancer, he gets exalted at 5 degrees. So in a way, if you see in the first pada, he gets exalted, okay, in Pushya, because the fourth pada of Punarvasu is there, he gets exalted in Pushya nakshatra. All right. First of all, it's a Saturn nakshatra. So, one, even though it's a divine nakshatra, blessed nakshatra, the deity is itself Guru Brihaspati. Exactly look opposite to Cancer is Capricorn. And in the Rashi of Saturn, Brihaspati is very unique, okay? In the Rashi of Saturn, Brihaspati gets debilitated. But in the nakshatra of Saturn, Brihaspati gets exalted, okay? It's very interesting. In the Rashi of Saturn, which is Makara, Capricorn, and in Uttarashada Nakshatra, okay, Uttarashada Nakshatra, that will be Pada 3. That is where he gets debilitated. Okay, Pada 3. All right, he gets debilitated. So Saturn Rashi, Sun Nakshatra, he gets debilitated. Moon Rashi, Saturn Nakshatra, he gets exalted. But on top of it, for Pushya Nakshatra, the Nakshatra Lord himself is Saturn. And the deity is Brihaspati. Okay. I had to compare and contrast this particular piece of Sun Saturn energy, Moon Saturn energy, this side. Okay. Coming back. Saturn is in a way a planet which is all about letting go of things by itself. Okay. All right. This nakshatra is an expansive nakshatra. Okay, it's an expansive nakshatra, which means if you use this nakshatra, it doesn't know what is number one. It will never stop at one. This nakshatra, Pushya, right, doesn't know what is one. Anything you do, it will happen 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So if you get married in this nakshatra, it is going to give that expansive energy of Jupiter, Guru Brihaspati. Okay, that is the problem. That is the fundamental problem. Okay, expansive energy. All right. Okay, next. Okay. All right, next look at it. So expansive energy, not stopping at one. It is going to give you more than one marriage. That is the fundamental problem. See, I think if you buy one house and you use Pushya Nakshatra, for example, you will end up buying more than one house. Excellent. Cars, vehicles, right? If you want to buy a BMW boat, for example, perfect, go buy. You will buy having multiple BMW boats. Okay, if you want to buy vehicles, right, homes, land, real estate, everything great. You'll end up buying, getting more than one. But marriage, I don't think you want more than one. Yeah. Okay. Next, let's look at it further. Look at the story behind Pushya Nakshatra. There is the story also associated with. First, we'll start with Brihaspati himself. Right? He couldn't do this work-life balance in a way. He had to focus more with the Devas and Indra, etc. In that time period is when Chandra Soma came to learn the Vedas, Tara had to elope with them. Right? Tara ran away. So in a way, if you see that energy is here. Just guys observe this, that energy is here. Okay? In Pushya Nakshatra. Okay. So that is also a problem. That is karma associated here. Okay. Not only is Jupiter exalted, the deity associated in this nakshatra himself is Guru Brihaspati. Okay. And he comes to this particular Rashi only once in 12 years. So, but moon will come in once in 28 days. All right. Second, there is also that energy, right, and the karma associated with Vishwamitra, Kausiga Rishi, right? King Kaushika, who became Kausiga Rishi, who became Vishwamitra. And the fighting for the cow with Vashishta. And the cow address, right, energy is here. He left his whole kingdom, he left everything, he didn't want to get married, right? And he was forced to get married because of all Indra's thing, right? And Indra kept on sending Ramba, Urvasi, Menaka, Tilotama, one after one. Okay? Because to make sure he doesn't get the Brahma Rishi title. And he eventually became Sapta Rishi. Okay? So this nakshatra energy, right, is actually, if you see, has a challenge. Pushya Nakshatra people itself, when you're born with moon in Pushya Nakshatra, right, marriage itself is little challenging overall. Okay, this is the fact. And many cases I have seen moon in Pushya, first marriage itself doesn't work well, or they're just not happy in the married life and somehow life moves on. Okay, so Pushya Nakshatra, in a way, there is a challenge. Now, okay, so I explained the two stories. I explained all the pieces. Now the bigger question is going to come. If that is the case, Srini, why do you think everybody is using Pushya Nakshatra, if that is the case? I will tell you, I went and had to go dig facts and stuff, and I realized one thing. Why people are going after Pushya Nakshatra is because in the Panchang, it gives the best Muhurta every time when moon comes to Cancer is always Pushya Nakshatra. That once in that month, right? And all these astrologers have, or not even astrologers, my mistake, all the priests have been taught, the temple priest, etc., right? Who knows this little bit of astrology, ABC, that's it, right? They're being taught in a way, Pushya is beautiful, go get married. Make the marriage. It's a divine nakshatra. It's a divine nakshatra. Put moon in Pushya with Chandrabala, Tarabala, whatever it is, do it. So I asked all the priests. And whenever I collect wedding invitations, when I'm traveling on Pushya Nakshatra day in India, whenever I come, I keep a check on all these wedding halls, and they're full. They're always full. They're competing. This has to stop. This really has to stop, guys. Take this video, spread this news to people because you're doing really good. I am telling you, moon is in Pushya. One should not get married. I'm happy to challenge anybody who wants to come and challenge me on this. Okay, I'm very happy to do that. So many priests, I spoke to them. Oh, we keep on conducting weddings for so many years. You will just conduct a wedding and walk away. Who knows what is happening in that household? Poor people, bad karma for them. I said it's also bad karma for you guys, huh? Now, I don't have the Panchang contact people, but somewhere I have to make sure that this comes into the Panchang. I tried my best. COVID came. I don't have any contacts. But if you guys know people who are making the Panchang some contact information, we should make sure that in the Panchang they put the specific detail, divine nakshatra, everything good except marriage. Okay, so now comes the next question. What are the divine nakshatras, right? Divine nakshatras are blessed nakshatras. Think about Ram, Lord Ram, coming and born in Sun Nakshatra. But Punarvasu Nakshatra, moon in Cancer, not moon in Gemini. So the fourth pada is divine, not the first three padas. Lord Krishna, born in Taurus in Rohini Nakshatra. Divine, divine. There is also a shloka, right? Whenever moon comes to, Soma comes to Taurus in Rohini Nakshatra, okay? She has that envy that whenever moon goes to Libra in Swati Nakshatra, the pearls comes beautifully in blue cast color, right? So then moon, right, eventually got the boon from Lord Krishna itself, where Vishnu itself, that when the Krishna avatar comes, right, he will be born as a blue-eyed, not only a boy, but the whole body itself. That is the shloka which comes in Leela Sukham, okay? And Swati Sapatni Sakilakam, that is the shloka. Beautiful shloka. Okay, it's a connection between Swati and Rohini. There is a very strong connection between Rohini and Jyeshta also. Okay, all right. So, done. Then, so we have Punarvasu, Rohini. Okay, the fourth pada is only good. The first three padas, no. Then all the sun nakshatras in a way, right? All the sun nakshatras. Kritika, they're good. But Kritika has got some challenges. Then you have Uttara Falguni. Uttara Falguni first pada in Leo. Excellent. Excellent. And Uttarashada. The three padas in Makara. That also triggers the start of the Devaloka. The daytime of Devaloka. So sun nakshatras, moon nakshatras, right, are all blessed, divine nakshatras. And Saturn nakshatra in a way, Pushya takes that in the Panchang because of all of this. So remember this, Pushya, there is nothing called one in Pushya, it is 2 plus, and you don't want multiple marriages. Okay, now the question is, you may ask, okay, you may ask, Srini, if that is the case, don't you think that divorce should happen immediately? See, there is something called good time, bad time. Okay, let me give you an example. Somebody goes by randomly a lottery ticket and wins the money. Does that mean that he's cracked the code? No, he's not cracked the code of how to win, by just buying one lottery ticket and hitting a jackpot. He's not. It is just a random occurring event and it is just a luck. Same thing, it's a good time in a way. So same thing, the bad time has to happen. And one of the important things we should not forget about the culture in India, the women are so accommodating. They are so accommodating, guys, back then. Now it is all changing, which is fair enough. I'm not saying anything wrong here. In those days, they were very flexible and accommodating, right? And they were always looked upon, unfortunately. But now they're not the same, which is actually good. So when things like this happen, wrong things happen, they are putting a fight back. So that is why in India, if you see now, more and more divorces and all those things are happening. Okay, regardless, do not choose for moon in Pushya Nakshatra. In transit, when moon comes to, in transit for marriage Muhurta. This is also one more thing. Not only marriage, even engagement. Engagement Muhurta, marriage Muhurta, do not do that. Do not do that. Okay, I have actually done a video on all the auspicious muhurtas for all the functions, etc. Even for marriage muhurta, I have given all the combinations, everything. Watch, apply it. But work with your local priest or local astrologer wherever you are in India or whichever country, and you ask all those questions. Okay, I'm only giving you all the tools for you to ask the right questions. All right. Okay, I just thought I will publish this. Again, today is a Thursday, Jupiter day, right? Just the same way, Bharani Nakshatra is not good for marriage. Pushya is also not good for marriage. Even though it's a Saturn Nakshatra, Pushya, but the deity is Jupiter. All right, I had to share this. I hope this was helpful. Share your feedback in the feedback comment section as well. And press the like button if you like the video. Pass it to your friends and family as well. And definitely press the bell button, notification button for following up the channel as well. Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you.